We are absolutely winning right now. Absolutely. We have done more than change the conversation. We changed the balance of power in the federal government.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
Black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, she was the first organism on this planet.
I let love slip away. Now all that I can say, love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. Love, oh love, oh love, oh love, oh love. I let love slip away. Now all that I can say,
How we feeling out there this morning, y'all? Can I get a couple extra likes in the chat? Can we get a couple of extra likes up in the chat? How's everybody doing today, man? Shout out to all the black women listening out there. This show is dedicated to y'all, by the way. We are dedicating today's show to the black woman. Yes, we are. We are. It's your show. This is your thing. Step back and take a bow. I want you ladies to step back and take a bow and congratulate yourselves on the work that you've done. I want you to look at the image of the black man who was willing to prostrate himself for your benefit because you said you wanted it, right? Ladies, you're welcome. I hope you finally got the black men that you deserve. We're going to take a look at these guys right now, ladies. We are going to take a look at these black men that you say you want. Shout out to the chat coming through early. My man Dolomite putting a few dollars in the hat. Thank you, Dolomite, with the $2. Appreciate y'all coming through. Do hit that like button from you guys.
Give me the money. Give me the money for I was you. Give me the money.
Give me the money or I will shoot. These are the rules. Shout out to Angry Snowman with the $10. Since it's Black History Month and you let me say the N-word the other day, here's a couple shekels. Look, I'm getting reparations. Listen, it costs a lot of money to drop an N-bomb in Black History Month, all right?
It costs a lot of money to bring.
Cost a whole lot of money, all right? Shout out to Angry Snowman coming through, smashing that super chat button early, y'all.
Hulk! Smash! Smash you! You make Hulk angry. You not like Hulk angry. Hulk no like fighting girls.
But I want to get to this review now. I have to get to this review. Let me prep the table a little bit for you guys. I mean, listen. I gave you a trigger warning in the title. All right? I gave you niggas fair warning, beware. Shit's trash already. Shit's awful. It's terrible work. I can't believe these are black men. Somehow I'm like theoretically associated with these niggas. I can't believe this shit. But I got to bring you to work. All right? I got to bring you to work, man. Nobody else wants you to see the truth.
Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
Let me give you a little preview of what we're up against, y'all. This is what they want from you. This is the new image of the modern acceptable black man. These are like definitional safe Negroes.
Come on, but go ahead.
The one thing that I just want to talk about in Luke, make sure I say the name right, pop this part out. Okay. What Luke brought up was like accountability. Like, yes, we can talk about, what our families did to us, all this, all that. But eventually, and I know why people try and say this, and I really don't like that, but eventually it comes a point where you have to decide, how do I want to live my life? I haven't talked to my daddy in 6 years. I don't give a fuck about what my family has gone through. I know where I will go. So it's like, you can only say that for so long. Black women are tired and, kind of like putting onto them like, hey, like, you didn't do this entirely, because everybody in here, several people have talked about like, going to counseling. Have that upon yourself. Stop waiting for a woman to tell you what you need to do. Take that upon yourself.
Let me address that real quickly. For me, I didn't know fucking how to
Can I say one more thing? No, I have to say this, because another thing that happens is, too, you live your life for so long, and I'm not meaning no disrespect by this.
All right, just say it, bro.
But when you hit your 60s and your 70s, I want to be right.
Okay, but let me.
I want to live my life right. I want someone to take care of me and protect me, and that's what a lot of women have issues with. I'm living it right.
So we have this, obviously, a homosexual up here lecturing the quote old elder guy, telling him how to be a better black man. He is the voice of the black woman in this panel, which is ironic as hell. He represents the black woman in the panel right now. He speaks on behalf of the black women.
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
Wow. So gay. So gay. So gay.
Why are you here? The entire conversation is about black men respecting black women. What does the voice of the gay black man have? Like, why is he in this conversation? But you know, it's not my show, not my house. This is how them niggas roll.
The fuck now?
As I said,
listen to
I said 60s and 70s.
Let me say this.
Don't overtalk
I'm
me.
gonna fucking overtalk you
I'm
because
good,
you're talking out
but
of
you're
line,
not
nigga.
gonna disrespect
You don't know
me.
what the fuck you talking
Oh, I am.
about. I just learned to love at 60,
I do.
bro. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Oh, I do.
Because you can't
I
fix
do.
no shit.
I
You don't know it, nigga.
I do.
Pinky about to fight this homosexual. I didn't think pimps was supposed to be out there fighting with homosexuals. Pinky about to be up here wrestling with a big, tall homosexual. Why would you be out there? See, this is why you don't need them niggas in the panel. Yeah, that is Clifton Powell. That is Pinky from Friday. And he about to get physical with a big, tall homosexual. I don't think this is a good look. I don't think this is pimping. This is not pimping.
You don't know what the fuck you live. Fuck out of here. I'm living. You can't tell me what the fuck I'm living, nigga. I'm living it right now. You cannot fix no shit that you don't even know is happening.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
No, but you. But he's generalized. You can't. No, listen, bro. Let me stop. This is what it is. Let's get to the truth of this shit. You can't fix no shit unless you meet somebody who is on another level to help you elevate to understand. I'm not indicting anybody. I'm telling you what the shit is. You can't fix some shit that you don't know about, bro.
Yeah.
You can't. And then you get there at 69 or 70 and say, I thought I was being loved and all this stuff. That's what our parents have gone through. And that's why we all so fucked up right now.
You asked, how do we love black women? Yeah. That's right here. Trust black women and listen to black women because they know more than we do what it is that they need.
I don't think that's true either. There's a lot of black women who don't know how to love.
I'm not talking about what they know how to love. I'm saying what they need as far as.
What is that guy? All right, in a conversation, which is theoretically black men learning to trust or love whatever the point of this is, what the hell is that guy? First, you showed me a heterosexual, and now I don't even know what that guy is. This nigga look like Aladdin. This nigga look like he be on a terrorist watch list. Why is he here, bro? Why do you got the Habibi nigga up in here? They got a whole Habibi up here. What is this? What are we doing? DEI black men panel. They done DEI'd black men. Holy shit. We got gays and immigrants up in here. They done DEI'd the black men conversation. I knew, listen, I tried to tell you, you thought the white man was the only DEI target. Nope. Once they get comfortable DEIing on the white man, they're going to put that DEI on you too. They done DEI'd the black man panel already. These are some DEI niggas. Got a whole diversity crew up in here.
I get that.
We're talking about, that's what we're talking about right now. Also, if we're going to use our privilege and power as men in society, how do we show up and be accountable? Like you said, the way to be accountable is to dismantle patriarchy, because patriarchy makes it so that men have the power and women do not.
But you can't get there.
So obviously dismantling patriarchy is what they're about, because, you know, these are DEI black men. These are like safe, approved Negroes, basically. The new liberal Negro. All right, so I gave you fair warning, y'all. And by the way, this panel is produced by a cooperative effort, a channel called Sister Song, Woman of Color. I never heard of her before. And then another channel called The Conscious Lee. I know of The Conscious Lee. He's on this panel, and Like I said, it's trash already, man. It's trash already, but I'm here for it.
We are smarter when we listen to black women. Not because all black women are right, but because all black women deserve to be heard.
The main thing is trusting black women, but how do we get ourselves as men fixed to be able to love them the way they need to be loved?
How do y'all think about?
Now, right off the bat, I got to tell you, I take issue with the very notion of automatically pathologizing all black men, as if all black men need to learn how to love black women better. Like this is the black man's real problem. Like if you niggas could just learn how to love better, everything would be all right. Like there's an automatic pathologizing of black men. And by the way, guys, if you're watching on the main channel, I keep posting links in the chat. The chat is actually closed on the main channel because I'm going to shut that entire video down in a minute. And you guys need to funnel over to the link in the chat. We have to revive the Hood Conservative Live channel, y'all. The Hood Conservative Live is where we are going right now. We got the vertical up over there. We got the chat open over there. There's food, there's drinks. I got a bowl of grapes and strawberries right now. There's snacks and shit. Might bust out the chart. What's it called? The charcuterie board? Charcuterie. I might bust all that shit out, but you got to move to the other channel. We're going to shut down the main channel in a few more minutes. I'm just funneling everybody over. We got to get back on program. The Hood Conservative Live is back.
Safety outside of just I'm the protector. You know what I'm saying? How do we build that? Patriarchy is not good. The system of domination for women is not good. But a lot of us buy into that.
So I got a question I want to ask you. These are all things that don't allow women to come and open up to us because we are ready to play football every goddamn time.
That's how I'm gonna make my wife feel safe. She wants to know that in any conversation, I ain't gonna just be like, all right, I gotta go outside and smoke real quick. Like, she wants to feel safe.
You can't be a natural protector. You are the one that's causing harm.
A lot of men don't got shit to contribute. If you can't even commit marriage to a motherfucking woman, what makes you think that she wants to commit to having a baby?
And the reward for being disciplined is the outcome of what makes men so great and what makes men be able to understand.
I think we're on to something here. I think we're on to something.
All right, so we rolling. So this the thing. We done came together. We done been brought together. We got Sister Song. Sister Song is the homies, and they are doing some revolutionary work. I mean, 2025, let's just be real, has been full of some weird shit, some fuck shit. It's been just some strange shit this year, and Black people being attacked left and right, our stories, our educational institutions, our safe places, and our power. And that's my thing, I got an organization called Build Power. So I'm really about power, and it's from the legacy of the Black Power movement. And I don't think you can get any closer to power than the person who birthed it. Right. Yes. The Black woman, right? Yes. A lot of the time it's Black men that stand in the way of it, right? That get in the way of, what we're supposed to be empowering, what we're supposed to be collaborating with. And so when we're thinking about things like, Sister Song is steeped in reproductive justice. And when we talk about reproductive justice, it's the human right for bodily autonomy. Now, here's the thing.
Now, right away, this conversation about Black men trusting Black women, the very first topic that they put on the table is quote unquote reproductive justice. Do Black men get reproductive justice? Can I get some sperm justice? Does my skeet deserve freedom? Out here oppressing my skeet. They oppressing my skeet. I don't get no reproductive justice. What are they doing? The very first topic is reproductive justice. What does that even mean? Trust Black women to to terminate pregnancies. That's what they really, the first thing out of their mouths is trust Black women to terminate a pregnancy and call it freedom. Freedom.
You know, I get into all the academic terms and then I get confused. So we're going to get into it for real about what this means to us, what the human right to bodily autonomy, the human right to have kids, to not have kids, to parent kids in a healthy environment, to set up that environment, and what goes into that actually means to us. And I want to make sure that, you know, the way we're talking about it, other people can understand it, because I know for a fact, if people came to me however many years ago and was like, hey, what you think about reproductive justice? I would have a very confused look on my face. And I'm like, I don't know exactly what that means and how we engage with it, but everybody here comes from a different perspective, a different life, a different experiences, and we want to bring that to this conversation. So I know that there's no way to get there without the empowerment of Black women and centering Black women in that power talk, in that power struggle, in that power strategy, in that movement, in our behavior. And
this is the problem with the entire reproductive justice argument. First off, shout out to my man JH Marvelous with the 199. Here's some anti-rainbow shekels for Blacked Out Month. Yeah, they get really gay every Black History Month. I'm noticing a trend now. Every Black History Month, they just get a little more gay.
That nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay, nigga gay.
They do. Every Black History Month gets a little gayer. And then, oh, hold on. True Hype with the 5. He says that I always take umbrage with the framing of these discussions. They start off with you having to apologize. And if I'm not wrong, why I got to apologize. Listen, Black feminism and frankly, Black liberals in general look at straight Black men as something like white men. The fact that you're straight makes you something like the white man. Yeah, it's real shit. If you believe in two genders, if you believe in Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve, if you believe God over man, over woman, over child, they effectively see you as a white man, something like a white man. And that's just how they roll. That's how they're going to give it up to you.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun.
What in y'all's eyes does that mean to you? Like, from y'all's experience, what's your connection to or experience with reproductive justice, and what does that actually mean to you? Anybody should kick in.
As a father, you fall deeply in love with parenting, right? And what that means, and understanding the responsibility that it takes. But you also learn, as a father, the mother ends up doing so much more than what you can offer sometimes. And it's just facts. You don't have breasts to feed this baby. You don't have the kind of just natural intellect to kind of carry things. That's why a lot of fathers just say, here you go, I don't know what to do, right? So I think, for one, it's just accepting that, understanding that you are there to help produce and provide, but then there's going to be so much more that you can't, provide. And so just trying to be a support system around whatever your spouse or your girlfriend at the time is choosing to do with their body is something that I've learned over the years, personal experiences from having to make that decision to have an abortion.
How did you make the decision? I thought it was her body, her choice, right? Did you actually make a decision, or did she make a decision and you just like, all right, well, I guess that's what you're going to do? And if it's all, never mind the morality of it, because obviously all of these niggas are godless heathens, right? Never mind the morality. I'm not even going to get into the apologetics and all that. You're all godless heathens, so it is what it is. But being a godless heathen, how does it benefit? Why does it matter to you that you have, like, not matter to, but like, what's the benefit from you supporting her in this? Like, it's her right. If that's what she's going to do, and you have no say so, you have no right. The only opinion you should ever have on it is thumbs up. You go, girl. Why are you even talking about it? Just let them go off and have the procedure and never speak on it. Don't support it. Don't mention it. Why do you have to cheerlead it? Is what I'm saying. Like, it's bad enough that they're doing it. It's bad enough that it gets seen as like a type of right. It's literally like a right for them. But you have to be a cheerleader now? Why? Why do you have to be an unpaid cheerleader? I don't get that. I really don't. I can't be a cheerleader.
You know, with your girlfriend at a young age to end up feeling like that you didn't have a say so in it, right? And then understanding as a man where you don't. Once you decide to go into that position and you put your seed into this woman, now that's her decision where to go. You can't say, well, I don't want no baby, or you can't have a, no. You should have thought about that before you go. Right. You know, so teaching my son that, right, and understanding that you have a decision very early on in the process, but later on you don't. And if you decide to go through with it, then you need to be ready to support and provide and do the things that you need to do. So that's kind of been my learning curve over the situation. And then just feeling horrible for.
And you know, this quote, reproductive justice issue, it's just another attempt to psychologically cuck you as a Black man. There is no greater cucking than having a woman violently eject your sperm from her body. And this is an attempt to get you as the man. And you know what's so hilarious? I'm going to show you a picture of this guy real quick. Let me show you this guy's image on the screen. He has a gold chain on, and all he has is literally the symbol N. He's wearing the N chain, and he's psychologically cucked with a gold chain that says N. You can't make this shit up. Sometimes life just gives you memes. This nigga is a cuck.
As we was talking off camera about all the women who've lost their lives in this situation and not being able to have the medicine that they need, and not only around, you know, reproduction and having babies, but even down to like fibroids, right? My wife struggles with that, and Black women
What
not
do
having
fibroids have to do with even reproductive? Like, y'all just throwing shit in there now.
the information that they need to figure out how to get rid of the fibroids and all those type of things. So whatever we can do to just kind of lean in and learn and listen, that's what I've been like. Same thing. If somebody would have asked me a couple of years ago, I said, oh, I guess my perspective may have been different, but now we're in a time where you really just want to have a different understanding. I teach my son that, you know, and then also my daughter, you know, what decision she has to make before she lays down with somebody and how it can change your life, right?
So it's incumbent upon you to have that information if your desire is to be a father, is to understand the woman's point of view and the things that they go through. We think of a lot of things that we go through, our upbringing, not having.
And I gotta tell you, you know, they do have like Clifton Powell up there from you know, the Friday movies or whatever. And they got the dude Consciously up there. But these just look like a bunch of safe house Negroes. It's like modern Democrats, liberals, like they are the new house Negroes. Like, ironically, you are the Negroes that are most appealing to liberal white people. These are like white women's versions of cool Black people.
Having a father or having a father, all our experiences and the dream of being a father, you know, and having a son or a daughter, and what kind of father you want to be. All of that comes to mind, but before inception, those thoughts never came to me in the sense of what she would go through, you know. How.
And I notice every time there's really like an attempt to have some type of gender discussion by any mainstream figures. It's always a very one-directional conversation. You know, how can we be better for you, my queen? How can I make your life a little bit easier, my queen? Tell me all the ways that I could love you more, my queen.
How would I handle being in a waiting room and being told something and not knowing the information? Who do I lean on? All those things that come to mind that happen when you're in the delivery room, or the process of having a baby or having a healthy delivery and all of that stuff. And then, you know, I think it's absolutely important for us to have these types of conversations and have these thoughts leading up into the idea and actualizing fatherhood. You know, I think we center ourselves, you know, the patriarchy of it all. We center ourselves, you know, we're the ones that make it happen.
Black men talking about patriarchy is just ironic to me. Do you niggas even know what it is? Like, when I hear these niggas talk about patriarchy, I feel like it's some shit like a feminist described to them one day. And so now they just have like this like reflexive hate for it, which is also why they believe in authority without responsibility. Shout out to True Hype with the $2. Responsibility with no authority equals slavery. And there is something to be said about that. You know, this kind of slave morality that these men are attempting to exhibit. They are approaching Black women with something like slave morality, you know? If I only work harder for Massa, my life will eventually get better because Massa's life will get better. This is basically slave morality for modern Black men. And ironically enough, the Black woman has replaced the white man as the new Massa. You can't make this shit up. That's why I'm here to explain it to you in very intricate, minute detail. Ironically enough, the Black woman has replaced the white man, symbolically though, as the new master. She is your master. And so this is why when these Black men, these public, well-known, safe indoor niggas, these fucking house cat niggas, when they get together and talk about issues, they always have to pathologize the average Black man as somehow not enough for the Black woman. He's coming up short. He can't get right. He needs to love more, love harder, love longer, love faster. He needs to do it all. They never come from the other side of the equation like, well, maybe they need to be corrected too. Maybe these women have a pathology too. You never get to that. You never ever get to that. It's only and always and ever will be a one-directional conversation. And like the meme says, all these niggas gonna be yours one day, Keisha. And I said it to y'all earlier. Today, this show is about you, Keisha. I hope you're happy. Keisha, I hope you're happy at the niggas you have created. These are the Black men who have molded themselves. They have carved themselves out of ebony, whittled themselves down into little indoor house cat niggas. They're all safe and hairless and shit for you. I hope you're happy. This is what you asked for, isn't it?
Say something. I was raised by women.
Right.
And I ran into some brothers a couple of years, last year, when we were running for election, who felt like Kamala couldn't lead.
Crazy.
I said, but your mother ran the house.
Right.
And my mother tragically died when I
A
was
lot of
4.
our mothers ran the house, and a lot of the kids run away. The houses aren't well run. We have to stop standing on that your mom led the house bullshit. Was the house well run or not? Did the kids go off to be productive, married professionals or whatever? Don't just tell me that she led the house. What happened in the house? Were there abusers in the house? Did you have secrets in the house you couldn't tell no outsiders? because mama led the house. They always want to stand on that shit like mama did it all right. These houses are not well run. And I'm tired of pretending like they are, damn it.
But my sister who raised me was a gangster. Could take $1 and balance the budget like in 25 minutes, $100. So I think that in order to trust Black women, we gotta kind of like, I think you and I were talking about, or no, I was talking to my driver on the way over about holding yourselves accountable. 81% of people don't talk. And Black men have to talk to the women. And a lot of the women, and it's not 80% of 81% of women, it's 81% of people don't talk. So I think it starts with a dialogue. But I can personally tell you, I can't imagine walking around with another person inside of me. And I think that we have to yield to women. And I don't think the government can tell you if you were raped. I mean,
Yielding to women is exactly what got us into this picture. And this is like a very reflexive position that these guys have. We have to yield to the women. We have to always give way to the woman. Do they approach the idea of men asserting themselves and the women yielding to the men? I don't think there's ever a position that these men would raise where the women would have to yield to the men, but they expect the men to constantly yield to the women. What kind of men have to always give way to the women? Where did you find that in the book of man shit? And by the way, I said earlier, if you guys are watching from the main Hoodservative channel, I have been spamming a link in the chat. I need you guys to move over to the next channel. We're going to stay live on the Hoodservative live channel. I need you guys to move over. Actually, I got the redirect set up because I'm going to end that particular stream in just like 5 more minutes. I just want to get you guys filtered over to the next channel. But I want you to know the chat is closed because I want you to hit that link, get over to the Hoodservative live channel. Got to get those numbers back up. They tried to knock my block off, but we're not going. Hold on, stand by 1 second, you guys. Having some technical difficulty here.
talking about if you were raped or molested, that you have to have that child. I don't think the government should have any say in that. Along with women having a choice of their bodies, we also have to teach our daughters and sons how to be responsible. Not rely on the plan B, you know, because abortion shouldn't be used just so you can all go out and have a good time. Whether, because we walk away, you know, but women have to deal with the body, the change in your body. It's so much. I tell my girl all the time, I couldn't do it.
Clifton just admitted that he ain't shit nigga. What you mean we walk away? Nigga, you walk away. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. You walk away. Be tagging me with shit like that. Talking about we walk away. No, the fuck we don't. You did.
Just having a menstrual cycle. I would say, God, can y'all let mine come it's like once a year? I could pay somebody once a year because I watch my girl go through the changes emotionally, and not just physically, but it's a lot of shit women go through. So I think men, honestly, I think men need to sit down, shut the fuck up. It's a lot that we don't see because if you weren't raised that way, you don't know. It's like you listening to you guys try to be good husbands. But the women got to let us in, and we can't tell them what to do. And I think this government has to step back and let women make choices for themselves.
Women are the first wonder of the world. Despite what's said, it's the first
This goofy nigga. This goofy fail rapper looking ass nigga. I bet you this nigga got a SoundCloud account and a mixtape out.
I'm telling you, man, this the reason why I be hating niggas, man. I'm telling you, man. It just be us. I be hating niggas, man.
World.
But if man had to find out that his God was a woman,
I say the black woman is God, and
Black woman is God.
I say the black woman is God.
The black woman is God because, you know, she was the first organism on this planet.
Exactly. That's the only thing outside of God that I know that creates. First and foremost. The issues that we have are that the woman knows before we know whether or not life should be brought into the earth, brought here, or if it should be aborted. They deserve to have that right for the simple.
How does a woman know that this baby got to go? Like, tell me, what is like the internal, like, what's the vagina math on how, like, this baby got to go? How does that work? What do you mean only the woman knows when this baby got to go? What, there's not enough room in there? Did you rent this space to another baby? What do you mean? These bunch of smooth brain niggas.
Fact of America does not allow us to run a system the way we should as a family. Men don't understand. You may be the leader, but you might not be the provider. Do you know how to lead if you are not the provider? In the midst of trying to figure it out, we coming from a whole bunch of systematic. It's been constructed for us to be the way that we are, to think that we are. That's not how it was.
Oh, so you're just going to drop in a whole lot of oppression, mumbo jumbo, babble words on me. So basically, because the white man is mean to you, she gets to like skeet your kid. I mean, she gets to have her vacuum, her vagina vacuum. Let's call it that. She gets a vagina vacuum because the white man is mean to you. Is that what that is? And mind you, by your logic, the white man wants your black babies more than your black woman does. She has to decide whether or not to even keep it around. Meanwhile, the white man's like, no, you should have that baby and get it the hell away from me.
When I mentioned where they took they paid to take black fathers out of the house. And then from there, me and Cliff was talking about that. When it started with the Section 8, women were able to take care of the kids without the man being in the house, which gave her the mindset that I can be the leader because I have to be the provider. And then after that, it was the crack epidemic, which guys started using or they was going to prison. Regardless, we stayed out of the house. Now it's social media. And the thing is, we were always here to protect the black women. And if you ever seen the movie Sparta, men were actually the leaders, but the leader knew how to lead because he still trusted the woman with the gift that God gave her, which was intuition and discernment. And if you knew how to treat your woman, and
are you really going to talk about the Spartans? I mean, of all the Greeks, the Spartans were the gayest of all the Greeks. You understand? You understand how gay you have to be? You're the gayest of all Greeks. They literally named butt sex after Greeks, okay? And this nigga wants to talk about the Spartans. I'm trying to tell you, there's something wrong with these new niggas. This new breed of genetically safe house-bred niggas, there's just something just really, really deep about it. And I can't put my finger on it, but there's something really wrong with these niggas, man. I'm trying to tell you.
And well, guys, if I could still show you around, here is the biggest, gayest man in the world.
Wow. So gay. So gay. So gay.
She knew how to love, and that stress was off her. It allowed y'all to operate as a family unit, to be able to trust her, so she can be able to trust you. Once you realize how powerful that woman is, a lot of us run around, and even for myself, I struggle with being monogamous because I didn't understand the value of a woman. But once you put a woman next to God, would you play with God the same way? And if you knew what you possessed as powerful.
What did I just hear?
even for myself, I struggle with being monogamous because I didn't understand the value of a woman.
Boys and girls, do you remember me telling you about player's remorse, player's guilt, that whole deal? You guys remember me telling you about that whole concept? He's a hymn, right? This is one of the hymns telling everybody at the table he used to struggle with monogamy because he didn't understand the value of the woman, right? That's what he just said out his mouth.
But once you put a woman next to God, would you play with God the same way?
And so in order for him to stop being a him, he had to stop smashing these hoes. In order for him to be monogamous, he had to see his woman as a god. So think about this in a religious framework, right? In order to repent for all of his sins, he now has to prostrate himself and beg forgiveness from God. And who did he just make a god?
A lot of people seem to not understand me.
Science proves that the black woman is God. We're not just saying that.
And the black and Latino woman, they manifested themselves out of dark matter energy. All right.
I believe the black woman is God.
Black woman, God. I don't believe God, no man. I believe God, a black woman.
The black woman is God.
But my number one subject matter is the black woman is God. That's first and foremost.
Black woman is God.
The black woman is still God.
You're God, black woman.
The black woman is God. She is the creator. She is the sustainer. She is the provider. She is the first teacher of the children. She is everything to the black race.
But don't get it wrong. I am still a white man's whore.
Shout out to the Coon of Coons with the $10 donation for the entertainment. Been slaving since the missus is now a full-time stay-at-home mom. Look at these coons out here retiring their women. It's amazing. It's amazing things that coons can do. Look at him. He retired his wife, y'all. Ain't that amazing? Shout out to Mrs. SKC. Now she can just make babies and I don't know. What do women do when they're not making babies? Whatever girls do when we're not looking, she can do that now. Shout out to the missus now. Free to do all the things girls do when guys aren't really paying attention. And the Angry Snowman with the 5-ball. GMO ninjas guaranteed to have all the masculinity bred out. This is exactly what we're dealing with. These niggas have zero masculinity unless they have to like go battle the theoretical white man. Their entire focus is like white male centered. They think about white men more than gay men do.
If you knew what you possessed as powerful, I don't think that we would run around with the promiscuous mindset of thinking it's okay because we wouldn't look at a lot of us run around. And even for myself, I struggle with being monogamous because I didn't understand the value of a woman. But once you put a woman next to God, would you play with God the same way? And if you knew what you possessed as powerful, I don't think that we would run around with the promiscuous mindset of thinking it's okay because we wouldn't look at women the way that we are downplayed the thing of how they are.
So I'm gonna interject real quick though. I think that there's something I think that's really dope that you started with is around women being first close to God, right? Like that's a fact. And talking about creation.
If women are close to God, what are men? And notice this is literally an inversion of the Western Christian concept of of deity. They're literally inverting the idea of, God, man, woman, child, right? Now it's like woman, God, man, children, or woman, God, children, men. Some other shit, but it's not normal. It's not normal. And we're almost an hour in, and I've been queuing this up for a minute, so now it's about time to pull the trigger on this. Guys, if you are watching, finally, once again, if you are watching from the Manhood Conservative channel, the chat is pretty much closed, and I've been spamming links in the chat. I need you to click one of those links and get over to the new channel. I'm shutting this stream down. We're gonna stay live on the Hood Conservative live channel, because that's what the live channel is for, damn it. I got plans. I'm spreading out. We're expanding the brand. Now that I got my shit back, we're doing it big, y'all, but we got to move over to the next channel. So I'm going to shut this one down, and I appreciate you guys watching. Even if you don't hit the link, it should funnel you automatically, but meet us over on the next channel, guys.